What's up, mother cluckers? We are here to discuss loading, or the proper loading, of AR-15 mags. First, we're going to look at the difference between an AR-15 mag and loading a pistol mag. When we're loading a pistol mag, you want to press down and alleviate some of the tension that the spring is actually creating by pushing up on the rounds. We press down, alleviate some of that tension. We take the back of the next round, press it down on the nose of the round that's in the mag, and then we push it back. That's the way to appropriately load a pistol mag. AR-15 mags don't work that way. What you do is you take the round and you place it on top of whatever happens to be loaded in there. If you have rounds in there, great. If you don't and it's just the follower, great. You just place the round on top, press down, and it snaps right into place in an AR-15 mag. That is the difference between a pistol and an AR-15 mag. Let's talk about how to load this AR-15 mag appropriately. In my opinion, the way to appropriately load these magazines is by loading them with 30 rounds. They are, in fact, 30-round magazines. We're talking specifically about the PMag, but this works with the metal mags as well. 30-round magazines, they should have 30 rounds in them. You will hear naysayers say that you should load 29, you should load 28. I am not in agreement with that philosophy. I do understand where the concern is coming from, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a way to double check your magazines to ensure that each and every one of them are appropriately loaded, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to load those 30 rounds in there. We're going to do my little check. I'll tell you about that in just a second. And this has definitively 30 rounds in it. We're going to slide it into the mag well. I'm going to take 2 fingers, apply pressure to the bottom of the mag, and you can hear that it fully seated with 30 rounds in the mag, and the bolt is forward, right? The concern and the reason why most folks do promote the idea of doing either 28 or 29 rounds is because of the failure of the magazine to seat, in their opinion, when it's got 30 rounds in it. That is not the case. As you see here, this is just about a brand new mag. I just pulled it out of the packaging just a few weeks ago in preparation for a class that we've got coming up. And as you can see, this mag, almost brand new, seats perfectly with 30 rounds in it. Let's look at the problem when we do overload the mag and we actually put 31 rounds in it. What ends up happening? Well, you'll see I can't seat it with my 2 fingers anymore. It pops right out. I can forcefully try to jam it in there. It's still going to come right out. There's no way to seat it. So how do I know I have too many rounds in there? Well, the first clue is the fact that it won't seat in the gun. But there's got to be a way to know that beforehand. There absolutely is. If you take a look at the mouth of the magazine, you'll see that the round is on the left-hand side. And if I attempt to press down on it, there is 0 wiggle room with the rounds inside that magazine. That means when we go to seat the mag in place with the bolt forward, there's no way that we're going to have enough space and enough wiggle room to actually seat that mag appropriately. What should the magazine actually look like after you've loaded 30 rounds into it? It should look just like this. The round should be on the right, and as you press down on it, this is the check that I was referring to earlier. As you press down on it, you can see that you've got plenty of space for that magazine to actually seat with the bolt forward on the actual firearm. Check it out. Just like that. No need to slam the mag, no need to press into it. It will literally go into place and seat appropriately with 30 rounds in it. So there you go. Don't cheat yourself. Load your mags correctly. Don't load them like pistol mags to begin with, but load them correctly. Load them with 30 rounds. And after you're done loading your mags, and we see that the round, the very top round, is on the right-hand side, we give it a little bit of a press check, if you will. And that press check indicates that we've got just enough of a movement or a wiggle in those rounds that when I go to seat this mag on a gun that's got the bolt forward, It's not gonna give me any issues whatsoever, and I've got a fully loaded 30 round magazine in the gun. Rock on, y'all.